So, long time no see. Perhaps some of you are wondering where I went. Well, I got banned in 2019. I didn't receive a detailed explanation as to why beyond having violated community guidelines. Unfortunately, because I never properly prepared for being banned, I had never notified my YouTube audience of my alternative channels on BitChute and, later on, Odyssey. But I did continue operating as American Krogan for several years afterwards within the alternative media spheres. I produced a 3-hour 6-part series on the Visigoths and a 5-hour 6-part series on the BioShock franchise. I've also written several well-researched articles on things like the UK race riots of 1919 and a translation of the Sentencia Estatuto of 1449. However, due to the problems I faced working within the alternative media sphere, I eventually decided to retire American Krogan, and I deleted all my accounts a little over a year or so ago. But recently, I did decide to return to the so-called content creation sphere under a different name, Willem Iverson. I'm currently working on a 14-part, 6 to 7 hour long video series about Star Trek, which is probably one of the most influential pieces of entertainment media in the post-war era. And I do believe that nostalgists will be rather surprised at just how socially and politically extreme it was, even back in the 1960s and 90s. Indeed, many of the complaints, so-called Gamergate, made back in 2015 regarding popular trends in entertainment media can ultimately trace their origins to Star Trek. If you want to watch the finished segments, you can head on over to my Substack, Subscribestar, or Patreon accounts and sign up. While I do plan on eventually releasing it to the public, I do need the financial support. I also do a periodic podcast with Frody Midyard about various social, cultural, and political developments. You can listen to that over on GTK-Radio.com. In any case, I was shocked one day when I noticed that this channel had been restored. I never got a notification about it, and so I suspect maybe it was just part of an automated process. I signed into my old Gmail account and saw that one of my old videos was unpublished for a copyright issue. I think it was a clip from some kind of convention, I can't really recall, but that prompted me to try to sign into my YouTube account, and sure enough, I was able to do so and saw that my entire channel had been restored. The view counts and other analytics appear to be altered significantly, and naturally the sub count is much lower now, but the channel is basically as I left it. I've settled the videos to private for now, as I'm not sure what the nature of this situation is or how long it will last. For now, I'd simply like to redirect anyone who is interested to where they can find my current accounts. Links are in the description. Now, if this channel stays up, I will try to publish videos here, do periodic live streams, and promote other people like KVLT Games, who I think are doing really great work. But it's ultimately a little too difficult to publish certain things here, like the Star Trek video series I'm working on, due to the political climate and things like copyright flagging, despite fair use doctrines. I still believe that the video game medium is rather important in terms of metapolitics, that is, influencing culture and society, but it's an extremely time-consuming endeavor to do the kind of work I did, especially considering how little financial remuneration I got. Moreover, the attention economy has changed rather dramatically since I was last active on YouTube. Let's also consider here that AI slop is now a major mechanic of the internet landscape. So I'm not entirely sure if I will ever focus on video game content again quite the way I did before, but we'll see. In any event, I wanted to keep this short, so that's all I'll say for now. I'm back and I'm working. You can find and follow me at the links provided in the description.